Leading doctors have warned it is, quote, vital that lessons are learned from the pandemic, as Britain's official coronavirus death toll exceeded 50,000. The British Medical Association said the figures were, quote, a terrible indictment of the government's lack of preparation and organisation with regard to handling the virus. The latest data showed 50,365 people had died in the UK within 28 days of testing positive for COVID-19, making it the first country in Europe to exceed 50,000 deaths. Responding to the news, Dr. Chaand Nagpaul, the BMA's council chairman, said, quote, this is a point that never should have been reached. The resignation of Boris Johnson's Director of Communications has sparked speculation that his chief advisor Dominic Cummings could follow. Cain announced on Wednesday he was quitting as Director of Communications amid a bitter internal power struggle in Downing Street. After Mr Cain announced his departure, there was speculation that he could be followed by Dominic Cummings, the Prime Minister's top advisor, seen as the most powerful figure in Number 10. The two men had worked together on the 2016 EU referendum campaign fronted by Mr Johnson and are regarded as close political allies. Mr Cummings was said to be unhappy at the way his friend had been treated. US President-elect Joe Biden has chosen his longtime advisor Ron Klain to reprise his role as his Chief of Staff. He has served as an aide to Mr Biden since the 1980s on the Senate Judiciary Committee and later as Chief of Staff when he was Vice President. He previously served as the coordinator to the Ebola response during the 2014 outbreak, an incident in which a man poured liquid onto a road and set it alight moments after a car crashed into a police station. Is not being treated as terror-related, police have confirmed. Officers have been able to return to Edmonton Police Station in North London, and nearby residents who were evacuated from their homes on Wednesday have also been allowed back, Scotland Yard said. A man in his 40s has been arrested on suspicion of arson and other offences in connection with the incident. SpaceX is due to send 4 astronauts into low Earth orbit this weekend as part of its first operational crewed flight to the International Space Station. The crew is scheduled for liftoff shortly after midnight on Sunday, rocket and capsule system built by billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk's aerospace company. For NASA, it marks the beginning of using private firms as a, quote, taxi service to fly its crew to and from the space station. And finally, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee is to be marked with a special 4-day bank holiday weekend. On the 6th of February 2022, Britain's monarch will have reigned for 70 years, the first time a British sovereign will have been on the throne for 7 decades. The milestone will be marked with a, quote, once-in-a-lifetime show, Culture Secretary Oliver Dowden announced on Thursday. Plans are in place to stage a series of events across 4 days from the 2nd to the 5th of June 2022.